All right, we got everybody in the house today. Happy Friday Eve day to you guys. We have Facebook down here, Facebook group, Facebook personal page, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram up here at the top on my cell phone. If you guys are joining us through StreamYard, I want you to give access to your name because otherwise it just says StreamYard user or something like that, and I don't know who you are, and that's not any fun. All right, today we're going to talk about confidently quoting your pricing. It is something a lot of people struggle with, and it's something that I help my clients work through every week. But first, if you're new to me and I'm new to you, I'm Tracy Beavers. I am your business and sales coach, and my passion is helping you, the small business owner, solopreneur, and salesperson, untangle the parts of your business that are not working, and through my 6-week online course that dives into all aspects of business, sales, networking, and through live trainings just like this one, I want to help you gain knowledge and confidence knowing that everything you are doing every day is going to grow your income. Because otherwise, why are we doing this crazy entrepreneurial salesperson thing, right? All right, if you're here with me live, I want you to type live in the chat. So thankful to have you here live with me. And if you're going to catch the replay, totally okay. Type replay in the chat and save that video and watch it on the go. So last week, I started something kind of silly. I wanted to get to know you better, and I want you to get to know me better. So we're doing the Tracy's Tidbit for the week. Last week, we talked about our very first real W-2 jobs and what they were. And I sold jewelry at Service Merchandise. Yes, I am that old. So today's tidbit, also when I was a younger person, when I was little, I'm going to ask you, what did you want to be when you grew up? And when I was little, I wanted to be an attorney because my mom told me when I was about 5 years old that I was so good at negotiating, I really needed to be an attorney. And of course, at 5 years old, I didn't know what that meant. I just knew that attorneys wore suits, they did very important things, and they argued a lot. And I was pretty good, apparently, at, we'll call it negotiating. So what did you want to be when you grew up? And if you're like me, there may be parts of you that are still not ready to grow up and you haven't figured it out yet. And that's absolutely fine. Type it in the chat though. Type it in the chat and let me know. So let's talk about how to quote your pricing with ease and confidence. Here's the thing. My coaching clients tell me that this question, how much do you charge, or how much are your products, makes their brain shut off and their mouths go dry. I mean, it's like they don't even want to answer their question. Does that resonate with you? I want you to type yes in the chat if that resonates with you and it's something that you just don't even want to talk about or answer. And the reason why is because it's kind of a vulnerable moment. I mean, it's where the rubber meets the road in the sales process, and your prospect could say no, and nobody likes to hear no. And as we've talked about so many times, our businesses and our egos are completely tangled up and intertwined together when it comes to being an entrepreneur. So that's why it can feel so personal. So here's the thing. I want to give you some tips to help you get past this so you can quote with confidence and stop dreading that question. Number one, and we've talked about this before, so this may not be new to some of you. And the first time we talked about it, if you made the list I asked you to make, I hope you still have it, so grab that. I want you to think through the transformation your clients are going to receive when they use your product, your program, or your service. My coaching clients tell me that they feel like they can conquer the business world when they complete my 6-week online course. So what this does for me is it confirms what I felt when I created it, that it was going to be super helpful to people. So now when I quote the price of it, I feel great about it because I know what the value is that people are going to get. And I know the transformation and the revelations they're going to have. And the same is true for you. I want you to list the ways what you offer, your product, your program, your service. How does it change somebody's life? Does it bring them happiness? Does it help them be healthier? Does it grow their income or build them wealth? Does it clean their home? Does it restore their home from damage? I mean, these are all very, very important solutions that you bring to your clients. And I want you to remind yourself of the good you're doing by selling them your product or service. And you can quote that with confidence because you know how much benefit it's going to give them, right? Okay, number two. And you've heard me say this before too, if you've known me for any length of time, practice. I know it sounds ridiculous, but practicing quoting your pricing is really, really going to help you gain confidence and stop feeling weird when somebody asks you the question. I am a huge fan of practicing. It helps me feel super secure and confident. Practice in the car. I mean, you're alone in the car anyway, right? So turn down the music and do something that will actually grow your business. That was a little truth bomb for you. Sorry, right between the eyes. Anyway, practice on your colleagues, practice on your best friend, practice with your dog. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. And I know it's going to feel weird, but I promise you, trust me, the more you practice this and the more that you say it out loud, the easier it's going to be to answer that question every single time. Third tip, I want you to listen to your clients and restate their needs back to them. Selling is all about listening. It's all about connecting. That's it. That's all it is. We don't need to make this any harder than it has to be. We are listening to our clients because they're going to tell us exactly what they want and exactly what they need. And if we do all the talking or the pitching, they're going to feel like we are pushing our message on them. And nobody likes anything to be pushed on them. That's not going to win you the sale. We have to listen. We have to pull the client to us and to our offer by taking the time to build that relationship and that connection. We have to ask the questions to find out what they need. And once we know what they need and it's time to present our offer, we can restate some of what they said when they mentioned what they were looking for. And I can restate that when I'm quoting my price. And that's going to help them see how my product or service is the best choice and how it can solve their pain points and take away some of your fear at the same time. So here's an example. My chiropractor does a great job of this. So let's say you're a chiropractor, a physician, massage therapist, something like that, and you're visiting with a potential client, a potential new patient. You're listening and going over everything they're telling you that they're experiencing, their pain, their lack of sleep, their stress. When they ask you how much your treatment plan will cost, you restate what they told you. You give them the details on how the treatment plan is going to ease their pain, help them sleep, assist them with reducing stress. This is going to demonstrate to the client the value of your plan and shows them that your plan is the right solution for them. And that makes the quoting of it so much easier. I hope these tips are helping you guys. I really want to know. Throw it in the chat and give me a yes. If this resonates with you and it sounds like something that would make your job easier. I want to know what you think. And I'd love to know more of what you want to learn in this Facebook group. Every week I come to you on a Thursday and bring you great training. And I got all my topics from all of you who have told me all along the way what it is you want to see and what you want to learn. It's my goal to bring value to you and be of service to you. And so I need to know what you want to learn so I can bring you the best content. We've got almost 600 members in this group now. It's so exciting. And if you want to collaborate with other people, maybe network a little bit, think through who your best collaboration partner would be and work through the membership and connect with some of the people in the group. Remember, you hear me say this every week. Don't go it alone. Being an entrepreneur is hard. Some days everybody wants to buy what you're selling, and other days nobody wants to know your name. And if you think you're alone, you're not. I'm here for you. This group is here for you. And if you want me to help you gain confidence quoting your pricing and hear what we can accomplish together with coaching, send me a DM or an email. Contact me through my website and let's talk about it. You can set a 25-minute call with me and we can make a plan for you. I'm going to post a link in the comments so you can check that out. And the 6-week online course that I talked about, Be a Confident Entrepreneur, is available. 6 weeks of sales, networking, effectively getting referrals from your existing clients, talking about a schedule that serves you instead of you serving your schedule. It's all there for around $65 a week, which is a bargain in the coaching space. And once you purchase it, you have access forever. It's not just a 6-week deadline. You have access to it forever, so you can come back to it and review it. You can take it at your own pace, watch it in your jammies if you want to. And I'll post a link to the course in the comments for that as well. If you're catching this on my business page, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, or on YouTube, hop over into Facebook and join us in the Be a Confident Entrepreneur Facebook group. Make yourself at home. Like I say, we've got about 600 people in the group, and so we can all help each other grow each other's businesses. I want you to have a great balance of the week and weekend. And remember, when one of us rises, we all rise. So let's keep cheering each other on. All right, I'm going to go over and check the chat. Somebody said they wanted to be a Charlie's Angel. That's hysterical. Me too. Which one? All right. Whitney Gray, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Dee Dee, good to see you. Maria, good to see you. Tracy, hey, good to see you too. Thanks for joining us. And Maria wanted to be a nurse. Okay, who wanted to be a Charlie's Angel? That's hysterical. Oh, somebody said they're afraid they're charging too much. Oh, we need to have that conversation. Valerie's here all the way from the Philippines. Good to see you. Brings them customers and brings them wealth. Somebody said that's what their product or service does. It brings their customers wealth. I think that's amazing. And the person who said they're afraid they're charging too much, we might need to have a conversation about that, because I bet you're not. You might just not be going through the exact value that you're giving to your clients, which is super important to remind yourself of. Don't ever sell yourself short. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day. I don't know about you, but all day long I've been thinking it's Friday, and every time I remember it's Thursday, I'm a little sad. Anyway, one more day and the weekend is here. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Talk to you soon.